When your cat greets you at the door the moment you come home, do you actually know what that means? It looks like simple excitement, maybe even habit, but most people completely miss what is really happening in that moment. Behind that small greeting, there is something emotionally deeper than most owners ever realize. It is one of the most emotionally loaded behaviors your cat can show you every single day. And if you misread it, which most owners do, you might be missing one of the clearest messages your cat is sending you. I used to think my own cat was just waiting for food or routine when she ran to the door. It felt predictable, almost automatic. Every evening, same timing, same little rush toward the entrance. I never questioned it. But one day I came home feeling emotionally drained after a long day, and something about her greeting felt different. She still came to the door, but her movement changed. Slower, more careful, almost like she was studying me instead of simply welcoming me. That moment stayed with me because it made me realize something uncomfortable. My cat was not just reacting to my arrival. She was reading me, and I had completely missed that for years. Most people think their cat is just happy to see them, but that is only part of the story. What is actually happening is far more precise. The moment you walk through the door, your cat is analyzing your posture, your scent, your breathing rhythm, and even the way you move through space. They are not guessing your mood. They are interpreting it in real time. Think about that for a second. Your cat is running a silent emotional check the moment you arrive home. Not because they are anxious, but because they are constantly building a picture of who you are in that exact moment. A 2020 study from the University of Lincoln found that domestic cats can distinguish human emotional tones through voice patterns and movement changes. Another study from the University of Tokyo showed that cats respond differently to familiar humans even when visual cues are removed, relying instead on subtle sensory information like sound and scent. In simple terms, your cat is not reacting randomly. They are tracking consistency. When you walk in the door, they compare you to their memory of you. The calm version of you, the stressed version, the distracted version, the tired version. And based on that comparison, they adjust their behavior toward you instantly. This is why some greetings feel intense and affectionate, while others feel distant or quiet. It is not random. It is data processing shaped by emotional memory. To your cat, you are not just a person who comes home. You are an emotional environment they learn every single day. And that environment becomes predictable or unpredictable depending on your patterns. And over time, that predictability becomes trust or hesitation. Have you ever noticed your cat rubbing against your legs the moment you walk in the door? Most people see that as affection, and they are not wrong. But there is a deeper layer happening underneath it. Cats have scent glands around their cheeks, forehead, and chin. When they rub against you, they are transferring pheromones onto your body. This is called scent marking, but not in a territorial or aggressive way. This is belonging marking. A 2019 study in animal behavior research found that cats use scent marking not only to define territory, but also to create emotional familiarity between themselves and trusted humans. Scientists describe this as forming a shared scent profile. In simple terms, your cat is blending their identity with yours in a sensory way. They are not just greeting you. They are reconfirming you as part of their safe world. They are essentially saying, "You belong here with me." Think about that for a second. Every time you come home, your cat is not just happy to see you. They are rebuilding the sense that you are part of their emotional territory, that you are familiar, that you are safe, that you are still theirs in the way that matters to them. And the more this happens, the more stable that emotional bond becomes. It is not a one-time recognition. It is a daily reinforcement of connection. And before we go further, if this is starting to make you see your cat differently, just take a second to like and subscribe. It helps more people understand what their cats are really communicating in these small, everyday moments. Now here is something even deeper. This behavior is not just about domestic life. It comes from something ancient. In the wild, kittens constantly track the return of their mother. Her scent, her movement, her presence. That return meant survival. Warmth, protection, safety, food. That emotional wiring never disappeared. It simply evolved. A A 2021 study on feline attachment styles found that domestic cats form attachment patterns similar to human infants. Secure attachment, insecure attachment, and avoidant attachment. That means your cat is not just recognizing you visually or physically. They are emotionally organizing you as a figure in their survival system. When your cat greets you at the door, something very old inside them is being activated. A system that once depended on reunion for survival is now being used for emotional regulation. So when they wait for you, they are not just passing time. They are stabilizing their internal sense of safety. Your return is not just an event, it is emotional grounding. You are not just the person who feeds them. You are the returning presence that resets their sense of security. And here is something most people never realize. Cats do not do this with everyone. They are highly selective. They do not greet every person in the household the same way. They do not rush to every guest. They assign emotional priority levels based on trust, consistency, and predictability. So when your cat greets you specifically and does it consistently, that is not random behavior. That is emotional ranking. You are in their highest category of importance. Think about that for a second. Your cat is filtering people in their environment, and you are the one they choose to respond to first. That means you are not just familiar. You are central to their emotional structure. And this is why even small changes in your behavior can affect them more than you realize. Because you are not interchangeable in their system. You are their reference point for safety. Now here is where everything comes together. The first few seconds when you walk through the door matter more than most people realize. In that short window, your cat is not just greeting you. They are confirming something critical, whether the emotional version of you they were waiting for has returned. Researchers studying feline-human bonding patterns found that the first moments of reunion significantly influence long-term trust behavior in cats. Your tone, your movement. Whether you acknowledge them or ignore them, all of it is recorded instantly in their emotional system. Think about that for a second. A few seconds can reinforce or weaken a pattern of trust that has been building for months or even years. So when your cat looks at you in those first moments, they are asking a silent question. Did you come back the same safe person I remember? And when the answer feels consistent to them, the bond strengthens. When it does not, even slightly, they adjust. This is why I used to misunderstand my own cat. I thought she was just reacting to routine, but she was actually reacting to emotional consistency. She was not being sensitive, she was being relational. And once you understand that, you stop seeing the greeting as something small. Now here is something important. If your cat suddenly stops greeting you at the door, do not ignore it. That change matters. It does not always mean something serious, but it does mean something has shifted. It could be stress, environment changes, or emotional inconsistency in their daily experience. But for a cat, this behavior rarely disappears without reason. And when it does, it means the emotional system between you and them has changed shape. The right response is not force, not pressure, not frustration. It is predictability, calm arrival, familiar routine, gentle acknowledgement. Let them rebuild their sense of safety at their own pace. Because what they are looking for is not attention, it is confirmation. Now when you put all of this together, the meaning of that door greeting becomes much clearer. Your cat is not just excited. They are not just waiting for food. They are reading you, recognizing you, marking you as safe, and rebuilding emotional trust with you in the same silent moment every single day. That greeting is not simple behavior. It is memory, scent, attachment, and emotional regulation happening all at once in a few seconds. And what looks like a small habit is actually one of the most consistent forms of connection your cat can offer you. Because in their world, that moment is not small. It is certainty. And that greeting at the door was never just a routine. And it was never small to them. And it should not be small to you either. Like to learn more about cat psychology? Like, comment, and share this video. Subscribe my channel now. Thank you for watching.